Hello, and welcome to Pokemon in Animal Kingdom, Part 1. In this video, we will explore some amazing animals that have abilities similar to those of Pokemon. From electric eels to flying squirrels, these creatures are truly remarkable and fascinating. We will count down the top 10 animals with Pokemon-like superpowers, and explain how they use them in their natural habitats. So, get ready to be amazed by the wonders of nature, and let's begin our journey into the Pokemon in Animal Kingdom.
An eel is a long, slender fish that lives in freshwater or saltwater. It has no scales, but a slimy skin that protects it from predators. Some eels can produce electricity, such as the electric eel, which can generate up to 600 volts of electricity to stun or kill prey and enemies. Electric eels are not closely related to other eels, but belong to a group of fish called knifefish. Eels are often eaten as food in some cultures, such as Japan, Korea, and China. Eels are also used for scientific research, especially on the nervous system and electricity.
Cuttlefish are cephalopods, related to octopuses and squids. They have amazing abilities to change their color and shape to blend in with their surroundings, communicate, or attract mates. They can do this by using special cells in their skin called chromatophores, which are sacs of pigment surrounded by muscles. By contracting or relaxing these muscles, cuttlefish can control the hue and intensity of the colors they display. They can also use other cells called iridophores and leucophores to reflect light and create metallic or white effects. Cuttlefish have a complex nervous system that allows them to process visual information and adjust their color patterns accordingly. They can even mimic the texture and shape of objects in their environment by using their muscles and skin flaps. Cuttlefish use their color-changing abilities for various purposes, such as camouflage, hunting, signaling, and mating. They can also show different patterns on different parts of their body, depending on the situation. For example, they can display a threatening pattern to a predator on one side, while showing a courtship pattern to a potential mate on the other side. Cuttlefish are fascinating animals that demonstrate the power and diversity of color in nature.
Swordfish are large, predatory fish with a long, flat, pointed bill that resembles a sword. They can swim in deep, cold parts of the ocean due to specialized tissue in their head that warms their brain. Swordfish use their swords to slash and stun their prey, such as squid, fish, and crustaceans. A Pokemon that has a similar ability to a swordfish is Bisharp, the final evolution of Pawniard.
Mantis shrimp are marine crustaceans that can deliver powerful punches with their raptorial appendages. They can strike with such force that they create cavitation bubbles, which are pockets of low-pressure water that collapse and release energy. This enhances the impact of their punches and can stun or kill their prey. Mantis shrimp have complex eyes that can see many colors and polarized light. They are also known for their bright and varied colors. A Pokemon that has a similar ability to a mantis shrimp is Kingler, the final evolution of Krabby. Kingler is a water-type Pokemon that resembles a giant crab, with a huge right claw that can crush anything. It has the ability Hyper Cutter, which prevents its attack from being lowered by an opponent. It can also learn a variety of water-type moves, such as Crab Hammer, which is a powerful attack that has a high critical hit ratio. Kingler is a strong and tough Pokemon that can take advantage of its massive claw. I hope you liked this comparison.
Chameleons are reptiles that can change their color by adjusting the arrangement of special cells in their skin called iridophores. These cells have nanocrystals that reflect different wavelengths of light, depending on their spacing. Chameleons can control the spacing by relaxing or exciting their skin, which affects the color they display. Chameleons use their color-changing abilities for various purposes, such as camouflage, communication, and thermoregulation. A Pokemon that has a similar ability to a chameleon is Kecleon, a normal-type Pokemon that resembles a lizard with a zigzag pattern on its body. Kecleon has the ability Color Change, which changes its type to match the type of the move that hits it. It can also learn a variety of moves, such as Camouflage, which changes its type to match the terrain. Kecleon is a sneaky and adaptable Pokemon that can take advantage of its color-changing abilities. I hope you enjoyed this description.